Most people think that AI is just for the creative stuff, writing, or art, or maybe some coding. Meanwhile, I'm over here as an engineer in a utility plant, and I'm wondering if these same tools can handle the most boring job in facilities management, reading asset tag. Spoiler alert, they can, but the AI that dominated wasn't the one that I expected, and the smart Google model was a complete disaster. I'm Evan Goldstein. I'm a licensed professional engineer and a data scientist. I'm building AI Capitalist to work with the leaders and the thinkers like you in conquering the business world. First, I'm going to show you my setup. I've got the three heavy hitters open in my browser. I've got ChatGPT, Claude, and Google Gemini, and we're going to throw them into the ring for what's going to be the nerdiest AI face-off you've ever seen. We're going to start simple. I'm going to feed each of them a crystal clear barcode image just to see if they can handle the basics of image reading. But this is where it gets interesting, because once we know that they can read a perfect barcode, we're going to crank up the difficulty. We're going to level 2, where we're throwing real-world chaos at them. We're giving them actual equipment photos where these barcodes are just tiny, hidden in the page, and that's where it gets interesting. And then we're going to get a little greedy, and we're going to see if we can get a standard chatbot to do bulk processing and image analysis. I'm going to take multiple images at once, because who's got the time to feed them one photo at a time when you've got hundreds to process? And we're going to come up with one winner, and you have to watch to see which one it is. One of the tasks in facilities management, and really with any sort of role where you have to track assets and manage inventory, is looking at barcodes and tracking assets and identifying them within a computerized system. Where I'm working, we have a barcode system where every piece of equipment, every pump, every valve gets its own barcode. And on this barcode is a unique asset identification number. When we've installed an entire new plant, we have hundreds of pieces of equipment that each need to be barcoded and photographed. And we need to get those photographs into our system, so that way when we look at our asset record, we can see what it looks like. So if a new technician is walking around, he can just punch in a number, or he gets a call that says asset ID 50324 has a problem. He can just punch it in, it opens up a picture, and then he can go out into the plant floor and find that asset and then maintain it or fix it. So that's why this is important. Now, I was going through a whole new plant worth of assets where all of the equipment had just been replaced, and so I just have a folder full of photographs. And I was going through each one, finding the asset, then renumbering the photograph so I could track it to the asset. But anything tedious, and it was very tedious, I thought to myself, why not see if we can get AI to do this? So let's do that. So you can see I've opened up the three big boys, Claude, ChatGPT, and Google Gemini. Before I do any task like this, I'll first test it on each one and validate it, see what works best. Okay, so let's start with ChatGPT. And I'm going to think up a prompt in my head. I'm going to prompt you with a series of photographs of equipment in a central utility plant. Each photograph has a 5-digit asset barcode and ID number. At the bottom of this barcode, you can find the 5-digit number. For each photograph I prompt you with, output this 5-digit number. I'm going to attach a sample ID tag to this prompt so that you're going to know what you should be looking for. But this is just the barcode. You need to actually search through the entire photograph, find that barcode within the photograph, and then transcribe the number and output the number. Type ready when you're ready to begin. All right, so I paused and I changed it a little bit. I said, put the barcode number that I give it as its output so that I know that it's ready to begin. So here I'm going to barcode and go. All right, ChatGPT 5 nailed it, 33026. Let's go to Gemini. Here goes Gemini. Boom. Okay, so ChatGPT has output the proper answer, 33026.
Outputs the actual ID number here.
I'm curious as to whether Google AI Studio can do it also. Okay, 33026. Google Gemini got 33181. Fail. All right, let's try Google AI Studio. Go. 33026. So AI Studio got it from Google, but Gemini did not. So I don't know what model they're using within Google AI Studio. You'd think they talk to each other, but hey, who knows? And lastly, we go to Claude. Now it says it's ready. 33026, got it. Okay, so we've got three models now that we're able to pull the number off of this through image analysis. Next up, let's get an actual photo of a piece of equipment with the barcode kind of tiny in the photo and see how it does now. Okay, so here I have a pump. I've already numbered this one manually, and it's 22036. And that's on this tag here. So let's drag this piece of equipment over and try it in each one. Okay, go Claude. 33027. But that's not what it was. It was 22036. Claude is a fail. Oh, ChatGPT, go. 22036, got it. Google AI Studio, go. 34241. No sorry, Bob, you are unsuccessful. Okay, now we know what to do. So now I'm going to go to one that doesn't have a barcode on it yet. Now here's the thing, some of these don't have barcodes on them, so I don't want to just upload them all. 33013, can we trust you? Let's zoom in. This isn't a fair test. Larry, how about this? Let's do it in bulk. I will now prompt you. Let's just talk to him. Okay, I'm going to upload 5 images. And for each image now, I want you to output the image name, the file name, and the barcode number that you find on it. And if you don't find a barcode on there, or if it's too blurry, type none found. Images are uploaded, go. Okay, here we go. We're off to the races, and it's looking good. It's in the right order. And that is how you do image analysis. And if you appreciated this content, I would appreciate it if you push the like button. It really does help the channel grow. So in a future episode, what we're going to do is take this information and we're going to develop maintenance procedures based on just image analysis plus some preliminary information that we have about the equipment that we're working with. We're going to try to see if we can get the AI to read the data that's on the photos and look at the images and see if it can actually find the equipment, find all the information about the equipment. Because this is something that I've actually hired companies to do, and they always seem to fail. Let's see if AI can do it. Stay tuned.